It does look like she's gonna shoot you, Ben.
Weapon force goes up on that. What do you think, guys?
Chemical is way better than radioactive. Oh.
Did you just kiss her?
Yeah.
Keeper.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station.
Believe me, what I'm doing is
Citadel
important.
regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core.
So what?
The Keepers also
Is the
make
Citadel
frequent
just something that was
appearances
left
in the
behind by the
council chamber
Protheans
itself,
and we're all just like
though they
living
appear
here
to be
and
just passing through
that's
on
why
their
we don't
way to
know?
some
I don't
other
think so.
destination.
Oh, they say sorta.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Hello?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers?
Oh god.
Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Oh god.
Oh.
He refers to himself as this one.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people.
Ah.
The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
That
Oh,
Hanar
okay.
refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
He's not smart.
Because it's a big stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I'm not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
The statue you see before you was commissioned to
Whoa.
honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to
limited
protect
guarding.
Citadel space during the Rachni
The
Wars.
frogs?
In the aftermath of the
Space.
Krogan rebellions, several embassies petitioned to have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council
Jesus.
believed this historical fact should not be
And
forgotten.
people wanted the statue taken?
The
Down?
Council
Just
also hoped that
Politics.
preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
Isn't he
I
my
am
Krogan
sorry,
buddy over
but
there?
a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my
I think
programming.
so, yeah.
Tell me more about the Krogan
In
Rebellion.
recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to... Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started
is a
violent
Krogan, and I just said that in
colonization
front of him.
nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun. For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent and aggressive insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy that lasted for nearly 3 centuries.
Jeez.
The
Yeah.
emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy
Nice.
to extinction.
Wow.
Shitty bank.
Much of a bank.
What's this?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
The Earth
fuck.
Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
I wonder what they look like inside there. Do you think
I
they just
am a
look like
financial advisor
tiny
to many
but
important
really
clients
gorgeous
here on
women?
the Citadel. When
But this is
someone
the
as
suit they have
important
to
as
wear to
yourself
survive.
arrives on
Jesus
station.
Christ.
Who knows?
Mind
man?
blown.
Little women.
Little women, and they need to be always moistened, so they have water inside that suit always washing over them. They're just like, you're very blunt, Shepard.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge.
And he says he's
The
very
Shadow
wealthy.
Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed?
I've got
What was
big
that?
news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Woo! Spectre,
She's
then
quick and quiet,
Captain.
and you know the crew.
Wow.
Man.
Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
There's more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Then you fucked up, didn't you? You hit it for
Why
me.
didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been
She's
sightings around
quacky about
Noveria.
stopping bad guy.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
I'll stop him.
You can believe that face.
We have one
What
more
else you got
lead.
to live for?
Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a
She's
scientist
just
who
gonna wing
specializes
it.
in the
I sense
Protheans.
foul play.
We don't know if she's involved,
Game is completely
but it might be a
ridiculous.
good idea to try and
Wow.
find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
That's your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Meh.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any
What have
questions
humans done
you
for
might
me
have.
lately?
Yeah, really. They didn't make you a Spectre.
I have to go to aliens to get my sex J's.
I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
What happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests.
Batman. Oh.
He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
And then Saren just killed everybody?
Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians.
It's the
not a lot.
universe.
Saren didn't care.
Like,
Yeah.
we're talking space
Target was
terms
eliminated.
nowadays.
Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.